What's going on, everybody? What's up? What's up? Oh, it is time, y'all, for some Orcs Must Die 3. I, of course, am playing on Stadia, but Orcs Must Die 3 will launch this Friday, July 23rd. So 5 more days. OMD3 launches on Steam, on PlayStation, and on Xbox all at the same time. Buddy Beats, what's going on? Anyway, so let's jump in and play around. Now, remember, this is the old Stadia version. The game is going to be getting tons and tons of updates and changes from this version. There's going to be new traps. I think there's going to be new maps. I mean, there's going to be new stuff. There's going to be new game modes. Good stuff altogether. Yeah, DD2 update next week. They said Wednesday or Thursday, and then OMD3 on Friday. So, yeah, we got a busy week coming up, y'all. Get your coffee brewing now. So anyway, this was the viewer's choice stream. So you guys voted on this game over on my community tab, and you know, I am not complaining. So anyway, let's hop right on into it. Don't forget, if you're enjoying today's stream, make sure you help my channel grow by clicking that like button. I would appreciate it an absolute ton. But let's get into it. So what do you all want to see? Now, obviously, this isn't what's coming. This isn't the launch version of what's going to hit Steam. This is the Stadia version. But do you guys want to see like an endless survival run going as far as I can? Do you want to see like a high scoring attempt on a map? I can go through and see which maps I think I can compete or get in the top 10 on. What do you all want to see? What's it going to be today? In the meantime, I am going to go through and take a look at some of my trap setups. Well, I mean, depending on what I do, or depending on what you all want to see, is depending on how I will be set up here. Let's see. Stuns enemies. We'll get that one all jacked up just in case. Stuns enemies, increases damage. Well, we'll get this one jacked up as well. Anyway, how's everybody's weekend going? The spike traps, the swinging mace. I got that for dealing fire damage. Uzar, what's going on, man? How you doing? Let's see, and I think, yeah, this one's set up for arcane damage already. So anyway, no preferences, y'all? What do you all want to see? Do you want to see survival duration run, just a regular 5-skull map? You want to see a high score attempt? What's it going to be today, y'all? What are y'all looking for? Oh yeah, no shortage of gaming upcoming, that's for damn sure. We gonna have lots of stuff to do. Lots going on in the wonderful world of action defense, no doubt. Now, I did go through and complete my 5 skull guides of the main campaign. I got that done, finished up just a few days ago. Between now and launch on Friday, I'm gonna go through the Drastic Steps campaign too, and as you see, I haven't gotten these 5 skulled yet. So you're going to try to get those 5 skulled out. But anyway, if y'all don't have any preferences, I'm just going to hop in and play around a little bit and start a map. So nobody is saying anything in particular that they want to see. Anything? Anyone? Anyone? Let's take a look at... I'll have to go through and completely redo my traps for any high scoring. But let's take a look through some of the maps. That one, that's a tough one. What do I think? Oh crap, what is this? I didn't want to do that. Let's go back out. It's all new, roll the dice. That's fair. I was trying to get to the leaderboards here. This one's a tough one. Where am I at? I haven't played. I'm at 67. Wow. This that first map definitely requires massive amounts of finesse. Really, the first few maps do. See the lava pits. The lava pits was a really fun one. I'm 8th there now. Adelheid, that's actually one of the devs, I think. And Juicerific is their community manager. It's pretty awesome to see devs actually playing their game. That's a nice thing for sure. See, close quarters, cliffside. What was close quarters again? I don't think I'm anywhere near on this one. Yeah, 492. That one just did not seem like it was very high score friendly to me. Let's try to high score an endless map. Which one do we want to try? Coastal Hallways is a good one. Look, Nana Nia got #1 high score. You go, Nana. I was only at 15 million. She's at 56. I don't think I can get Nana Nia's score on this one, but I think I might be able to do decently. Now, what would I want to bring with me? I mean, right now I've got everything toned up for massive damage. Let's see, fire damage. Got that one on arcane. See, what do I have? I got my spike wall on stun, so I don't have a bleed currently, huh? I don't believe I've got a bleed in the build anywhere. There is a slow. We could go with a bleed on the spike wall, but then I'm not sure if I'm going to have a stun in there. Basically, for high scoring, it's about getting the highest possible combos that you can get. I mean, I could stay with the stun and go bleed on a weapon, I guess. So we'll stun on the spike wall, and then we'll go with bleed on a weapon. Which weapon has bleed? I think this one does. Yeah, primary attacks bleed enemies hit. I think that will probably be a good one to keep. All right, let's jump in and try it out. This one of the fun things about Orcs Must Die in an action defense game is you path the enemies. And to me, that is just such good stuff. It gives you lots of diversity on how to build out the map. This particular one, what do we got? Well, I need to change up my loadout for sure. We're going high scoring. We don't need a lot of this stuff. We got fire there. Well, we know we want to bring the longbow. See, I got a confuse here, a slow here. We can get rid of that. Let's see. Let's go with a tar trap too. Now, I didn't look at my tar trap, but it looks like I've got it upgraded. So we'll go with a tar trap. Brimstone with arcane. That's with arcane. Now, what do we want to bring as our last trap? We need some sort of a freeze. I'm thinking the only thing that's really an option probably for freeze might be the dart spitter. Let's bring that as well. Now, it'll take a while. We'll have to build it out here. Let me see. The mouse sensitivity feels a little bit high. See, the zoom and war machine sensitivity. Let's get our zoom sensitivity toned down. Bring these down to like 15. See how that looks. That's way better. All right, now this map, we got spawns all over the place. We got a spawner here, we got a spawner there, we got a spawner there. The rift is actually upstairs. So you got an entrance going up here, down and around where enemies can get into the rift. You've got another path over here, up and around where enemies can get into the rift. Now, I don't remember the waves and how the waves run. So this will be a bit of a learning experience. What's going on there, Rebel Jake? How you doing, man? This will be a bit of a refresher, but, you know, I know for Wave 1, the enemies are just coming out of this lane, so let's see if we're going to be able to hold them here.
Right there.
Go something like that. We'll get some brimstone in. Let's get some ceiling lasers. Actually, I don't have fire damage on the ceiling lasers. I got to go back out and fix that. Sorry, y'all. The life of the chase for combos. You get a choice on the ceiling lasers of extra lasers. The problem with saw blades is they hit really hard. So when you're going for a combo situation, it kills really, really fast. Let's go like that, and then let's hop back in. Where were we here? Quick path. Coastal hallways. Here we go. Alright, let's try this again here. Alright, this is our first lane.
It's just so pretty.
See, I'm set up. I am not set up ideally here. Because I'm set up to try to go to higher waves, basically. So I've got a lot of kill going on. Let's go something like that. That'll let us get a window up right there. A little bit of something, something anyway. Let's see if we can hold the first wave without choking too bad. How you doing there, Daedalus? No, it's not coming to the Switch. Or they said they have no plans at this time. But Xbox, Steam, PlayStation, all on the same day. That's just a luxury we don't give very often in tower defense. Trying to cool down.
Now that must have been a surprise.
It's warm, huh? I'm assuming you're in the UK. I know the UK is really, really warm today, huh? Or has been, not just today. Alright. Oh, shit. I never brought... God dang it, I screwed up again. I never brought the stun. I never put the... God dang it. I never put the spike walls in the loadout. I'm gonna have to get rid of the jar of ghost, I think. Next door's got music blaring as well. Tried to cut out some of the noise. Ah, man, I feel you there. I don't know if you guys remember, but back at my old place, I had redneck karaoke several years ago, and it was out of control. Out of control. Holy crap, man, that's crazy. That's some serious heat there. Alright, let's try this again. Less derp this time, please. Alright, so I got no jar of ghosts now.
I'm ready if you're ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready.
Can't wait for it to come out. Hell yeah, man. I'm looking forward to it too. I'm going to be streaming the crap out of it, no doubt. I'm going to do my best to chase down some high scores and everything.
They just keep coming at me. Here they come.
the fun, the long-term fun. Now, I know there's going to be a bunch of new gameplay modes too that we're not used to, but some of the long-term fun for me is definitely the combo chase. You know, just absolutely love it. This ogre is going to push. I'm assuming. No, not at all. All right. Get rid of all this. And we'll go over here. Now, I don't remember the waves here, but I do know I'm going to have to change this kill box up multiple times. Yeah, I told my Diablo clan, it's like, hey, thanks for the carry, y'all. Because I got Orcs Must Die 3 launch, and I'm going to be playing that on Season 24 launch. So, you know, you guys get through it all and give me a nice little power level here after you're done. They were not near as amused as I was.
I should have somebody to do this for me.
I think they're going to be launching some PS5 optimization down the road, but it will run on the PS5 right from launch. Let's see. Alright, I think this will be good for this wave. Now I need to save up some coin because I think next wave this one opens back up, and I need to block this off.
All set.
What's going on there, Darth Portal? How you doing? I'm hoping somebody from Robot, I mean, it's a Sunday, so, but I'm hoping somebody from Robot might show up today, in case you all do have any questions. Now, I didn't, obviously, this was a viewer's choice stream, so I didn't ask him in advance or anything. Anyone know similar games to Orcs Must Die 3? Well, there's the big three, Kel, and that is Orcs Must Die, Dungeon Defenders, and Sanctum. Those, as far as action defense goes, those are like the big three. Oh, this is your first OMD, Uzar? Oh my god. Well, welcome to the first day of the rest of your life. Because you are going to love it, dude. You are going to absolutely adore it. Alright, yeah, so we got this one open back up, so we need to block this. I think we might have some sappers, too. Just in case, let's do that. Oh, yep, right out of the gates. I am so excited to see how this runs on a PC. Guess we could throw another window back here. Your first OMD was Unchained. Well, I gotta tell you, this one definitely gets back to the roots a little bit more. A lot of people would consider Unchained a bit of a... I know a lot of people loved it, and I loved it, but a lot of people considered that one a bit of a sidestep.
No chance of that.
Nice little 13 already. Very nice. I love it. I love it. I'm hoping can get a nice big fat juicy combo or two here. Alright, are we going to have more... I don't remember if we have more sappers or not. I'm going to put this here just in case. Oh, we do. And here they come.
More enemies on the way.
Oh, a 15! Hell yeah! It's so gratifying seeing these combos because this is, you know, it takes planning for that stuff. It's so nice when you actually see them work. Such a beauty. Now we got a long way to go to get anywhere near even the old high score I set. Obviously wasn't a high score. like a 5th place type thing. Man, my traps are really... Oh, no! My trap timing is really off here.
You missed me.
Oh, shoot. And I'm lost.
Hey,
Here it is.
And
All right,
by
we
I
got
mean
through
me.
it. So that was a little derp right there at the end, but we got through it. All right, now this lane is opening up, and I think we can transition the kill box now over to a more permanent kill box. So let's sell everything here. We know we're going to want to block this. And then we're going to want to block this.
That works.
And that's going to send all enemies around. Oh, need to get rid of those. That's going to send all enemies from all 3 entrances around here and then into this. And this is going to be my main killing tunnel here that I'm going for. So I got 20,000 to spend. We should be able to set this thing up quite nicely. How do we want to do it?
Traps go up, orcs go down.
Let's go something like that. We need the lasers. I'm debating on whether or not I put the lasers, or how far up front I put the lasers. Do I want them right at the grinder? We want to go too wide there. Have I tried playing Torment 1 with a level 1 hero? I have not. I didn't realize that was a thing people were doing. Sounds rough. Sounds really rough. Get that in. Looks like we can continue it out here. Oh yeah, we got tons of coin left still. So let's go with another grinder. Another brimstone. Another tar. Another window. Have I got all of my traps out there now? I think I do. With a Gem of Ease weapon? That would definitely be the way to go, right? I'm curious here. I know I'm going to have more sappers coming. I feel like I've got a lot of coin left here. I'm wondering if I go ahead and set up for those.
I like it when the orcs just walk straight into them.
We can go something like that. That will give me a little bit of sapper protection. I think I'm going to have sappers here and here too, though. Those are 800. Let's get through one more wave. I'm not sure if we have sappers or not this wave. Actually, no, we're not going to have sappers, are we? Because we got a brand new door opening up.
Enemies are attacking on another front.
So we want to not kill these guys.
Have been breached again.
And we want to get them into the kill box here. And I'm going to try to just pepper them a little bit. Brimstone doesn't make enemies explode. It ignites enemies.
Seems hard without legs. If I had a delicious beverage,
And I've got mine set up for arcane damage.
is under attack.
You had a blowout on your car. Well, that sucks. Kill that archer. Archers being archers. Like they do. Need some thicker mobs. See, I've got this. It's going to be kind of rough to generate combos until I get a little bit further along with the enemy health. Enemies are just going to have to be a little bit stouter. Because, like I said, I'm set up kind of for oh, walk forward. Dang it.
Destroyed a barricade. Holy cow! I'm setting records here.
Destroyed a barricade. OMD3 is one of the best action defense games, or Orcs Must Die is one of the best action defense games ever made. There's literally nothing at all boring about it. What's going on there, TSB? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. All right. So let's see. Let's go back with that. Let's get a dummy here, a dummy here.
More enemies on the way.
A dummy there, and like a dummy here. I want to make sure my stuff doesn't get blown up. Any newbie starting videos? I don't. I mean, I've got 5 skull guides on everything.
I got the blood pumping.
Or all of the campaign maps anyway. But I will be... See, I don't know what's coming in the launch version. I know that more is coming
Wow.
than is in the game now.
I'm fine. Just a little piece of the dead.
Enjoying your day off.
Give you more lives.
Nothing wrong with a day off, right? 170 miles. Oof. That's going to be a haul. I'm hoping to be over 1 million by like maybe wave 7. We'll have to see. I will die a bunch here because of all these stupid archers.
I would toast myself right.
So many of them. And we got a troll.
Oh yeah. That seemed unnecessarily violent. The barricade is down. Holy cow! I'm setting records here.
My barricades are just getting smashed over there. I'm not really sure why. Run out and grab a quick heal while those last few rolling through. Well, I mean, Orcs Must Die 1 and Orcs Must Die 2 had a lot of players, Goofy. And this game is going to bring back a bunch of those players as well. I know Unchained, being the free-to-play game, got a lot of visibility for the franchise. But it's just like Dungeon Defenders 2. It also got a lot of hate from the older veteran players. Oh, wow. We got kobolds out the wazoo here. So I'm going to have to get those replaced before next wave. Actually, I can do it. I can do these right now. This map is definitely all about managing these kobolds, no doubt.
Do they have any bigger ones?
I want to start seeing those double digits again. It's hard to get the bleed filtered through the pack here, too.
Max is handsome, sword is furnished, he kills lots of orcs. In shackles and stills.
There's 11. That's not gonna get me any.
For a split second.
There's another 11. I need bigger numbers than that, right? Must have bigger numbers.
If I had a delicious beverage, I would toast myself right now.
But once the enemies get tougher, they'll be pushing in here further, and then that's where a lot of these bigger numbers are going to come from.
Max is handsome, sword is furnished, he kills lots of orcs. Clean up on all
There's a
sides.
12. That's progress, I guess. Let's see. Let's go. Let's get these dummy barricades back. And I think we can do this now as well.
The barricade is down. I should have somebody
that.
to do this for. That got the blood pumping. Ha! In shackles.
Gonna have to run up and heal up a little, huh? Run up and get some quick heals in real fast here.
Holy cow! I'm setting records here. They're attacking a barricade.
Yeah, for sure, they're Goofy. That's one of the really awesome things about Orcs Must Die, and Sanctum had it too. But the pathing, the mob pathing, you know, where it's one thing that Dungeon Defenders just is desperately missing is any sort of way to path enemies around. Mazing is such a wonderful part of tower defense, you know. So there's no must-do right way to do it. You know, you can do your own thing. Create your own enemy path. Better put a safety one back here in case that front barricade gets destroyed. Oh man, hoping for something bigger. I'm trying, basically when I see an enemy get knocked back, I'm trying to get my right click going on it as well.
Right there.
God, man, so many sappers, huh?
This never gets old.
Let's see, anything else we want to add? I mean, we can add another arrow wall just as complete last resort. We can get another window in as well. And then we'll go with more dart spitters also. One of the things I'm really excited about is we know the floor scorcher is making a return. Like this spot right here is like a perfect spot for floor scorchers. And then I could go with something else and I wouldn't have to get the fire element from the lasers. I could go with something else altogether. Like I could put bleed on the spike wall and go with like a pounder with stun or whatever, you know. There's just a lot of options there. I'm really hoping that there's another trap that comes in with bleed besides the saw blades. But let's get it here.
I am just so ready. More enemies on the way.
Like new sappers this wave, huh? I'm sure some probably will, but I think that they're trying to go away from some of that.
Ooh, squishy.
I'm not sure. I mean, that's a question you would have to ask one of the robot folks.
Is that it? Holy cow! I'm setting records here.
All right, well, I'm over 1 million at wave 9. That's not exactly spectacular. But come on, combos. I'm not getting very many very big combos. Unless it really picks up here in the later waves. I don't think I'm going to be anywhere near hitting any big scores here. Probably won't even be able to hit my old high score, in fact.
Can't keep count. Wow, that was a thing.
Please be a heal up here.
They've destroyed the barricade. Awesome. And I'd love to, but can't. You guys saw that,
I don't want to
right?
spend the whole match red, right? There's an 11x. I'm not even down there. That's awesome.
Good work.
There's another 11. That's so awesome when I'm not even there. I mean, 11 is far from being a high combo, but...
They're attacking a barricade. We won already.
All right, so what got wrecked? We got wrecked here. We're going to move this back.
Pretty happy with that.
Maybe move that one up. I got a ton of dummy barricades. I played Unchained. The end game for Unchained lacked a little bit for me personally. But I did enjoy it. I mean, I had a lot of fun. Let's get another layer.
Traps go up.
This thing's got, I think this was from Archers. You know what? Do I add another layer of protection here? I only got 1900, but
Just so pretty.
I'm feeling like another layer right there might not be terrible. Can you play with randoms, or does it have to be a friend? I don't think there's going to be a matchmaking system. Elemental Pink, but I'm not sure. we're gonna have to see what happens when it launches. Remember that what's in the game now on Stadia versus what is coming are just two wildly different things, you know?
Wow, that was a thing.
So we're gonna have to wait and see what we get.
Okay, that was fun. Holy cow, I'm setting records here. I need more mana.
The thing you liked the most about Unchained was the characters and their unique abilities and the level up system. Yeah, this is going back to their roots more. It's not gonna have that stuff. It's unlock based, so you earn the skulls to unlock the traps. That, and one of the things you found in Unchained is there wasn't a huge difference between having a trap maxed and having a trap a little bit lower.
That got the blood pumping. That seemed
There's going to be a lot of people playing it in my Discord server. There, Elemental Pink. I don't know if you're a Discord user at all, but if you are,
Mana's running out.
it has to be related to Mr. Moneybags. I wish. Yeah, I'm Mr. Moneybags' poor long-lost cousin. Moneybags took all the money and left the rest of the family broke, I assure you. Alright, let's see here.
Hello, old drop buddy. More enemies on the way.
I'm not sure what I want to do for a last... Oh, wow. Wrecked. Not sure what I want to do as far as a last resort goes here.
Not dead.
Man, I am missing that jar of ghosts already, though.
I would toast myself right now.
We got some grenadiers running around the map, too, here.
They've destroyed a barricade.
Barricade down.
Holy cow! I'm setting records here. They're attacking a barricade. Up on up.
Got some sappers rolling in, too, it looks like.
My way.
Wrecked.
Or third. Or fourth. Wow.
Oh, no!
You guys saw that, right? Is down. I totally meant
Man, I'm getting tore up here, huh?
That seemed unnecessarily violent. Holy cow! I'm setting records here. If I had a delicious beverage, I totally meant to do that.
Stuff is definitely getting a little bit thicker now. No doubt there. What's going on there, Elijah? How you doing? Alright, what got wrecked? That got wrecked, that got wrecked. Shoot, sappers lay out the ass. Sappers out the what? What? Oh no! I got plenty of dummy barricades in there. I am in deep trouble here, though. I gotta get that grenadier down.
More songs written about me by now. I need more mana.
More sappers coming around.
They've destroyed a barricade. That was a thing. They're attacking a barricade.
I'm about dead again. Oh no! Splody gonna get me? Yeah, Splody got me. Ah, I'm doing good.
Risen from the dead, like that one famous guy. You know, a zombie, but cooler. Ha! In shackles and still awesome.
Shoot, man. Come on, I need to get through the pack.
Wow, that was a thing. Holy cow! The barricade is under attack.
Alright, it looks like the average combo might be going up a little bit. We got an armored ogre here.
No. The barricade is down. That seemed unnecessary.
God, we got barricades getting destroyed everywhere. I'm not sure yet. The Dungeon Defenders Awaken PTR is kind of a mess right now.
out? I mean,
All right.
except the big captured part. That was
Jeez. Hey, all this is getting wrecked badly here. I feel like I really need to get that extra layer of protection in though.
This never gets old.
All right, we're good over here, so we can extend our kill box a little more. What do we need? We need more tar. We need more brimstone. We need more lasers. We don't have enough coin for more lasers yet. All right, see how it goes.
Not ready.
Well, I mean, Unchained being removed is quite unfortunate, of course, but I mean, if nobody was playing it, you know, you just can't leave a game run when the player base drops that low. You'll go broke, you know. I do wish that they would have, I wish there would have been a way to like download the game and keep your profile. We won't have those issues with OMD3 though, because it's peer-to-peer and local, so there are no servers to be taken away.
They're attacking a barricade.
Orcs Must Die 1 and Orcs Must Die 2 were absolutely legendary. My personal favorite out of the franchise was OMD2. Such an amazing, amazing game. OMD2 is the game that, first off, created my YouTube channel. If it wasn't for OMD2, my YouTube channel would not exist. Here's a 14. That's my best one so far. But additionally, it's the first game that I really got... well, the first action defense game that I really grinded. But yeah, the reason my YouTube channel was created was people in the high scoring community in OMD2 said, hey man, you're doing these awesome high scores. Why don't you make some tutorial videos? And that's how my channel was born. My first ever video on the channel was actually a high scoring video for one of the endless maps. What else do we want? Well, we want to complete this circuit here at a minimum. Oh wow, there's a 13 up front with nothing attached to it. No shooting. So that would have been a minimum of a 15 from me shooting at it if I would have shot it. I am super stoked to play it though. I am super stoked to see what it looks like too. Because, like, I've never hidden the fact. I'm not the ideal Stadia customer, you know? I mean, I'll play Orcs Must Die on Stadia just because that's the only place I have it to play today. But I am really looking forward to getting this going on my PC. I'm super excited to see how it looks and runs. There's a 14. Baby steps, y'all. Baby steps. I think I'm going to have to build around and then go up top as well, but I think it's a fine balance here on when you stop using dummy barricades and you start using brimstone. Basically, I don't want everything you know, I don't want everything dying due to brimstone at the spawns. But some brimstone would sure as heck be helpful. Yeah, the 23rd, 5 more days, y'all. It's almost here.
You guys saw that, right?
It is coming.
Can't keep casting forever. We've destroyed a barricade. More enemies on the way. The barricade is down. That works.
Lost a barricade up front. Why are you guys running that way? They were chasing me. I'm gonna have to let them filter back around before I replace that. Money bags! And that is why I put this barricade in down here for when that happens.
That seemed unnecessarily violent. We need more man. Barricade.
God, I gotta get this armored ogre down before I bail. Ooh, is that an opportunity? Oh, missed opportunity.
Holy cow! Can't keep
Gotta get this. Looks like Moneybags is getting wrecked, so.
Max, handsome sword is furnished. He kills lots of.
Yeah, I chose the bow to apply bleed, but you pick whatever weapon you want. At the beginning, I played through this. Have I played Borderlands at all? ESB funny, I got the Hyperion logo tattooed down my leg. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I absolutely love the Borderlands games.
Clean up on all 5.
All right, we got to get this replaced.
The barricade is down. I should have somebody to do this for. The barricade is under attack.
God, man, so many sappers. I think it's time. The next time I get a break, I think it's going to be time to switch it over to some brimstone. I mean, I'm still going to keep the dummies out there, but I'm going to put some brimstone in at the spawns. I'm hoping the enemies are thick enough now where I don't have to worry about them dying at the spawn without getting a combo on them.
Who's got mana to spare?
By the looks of things, I should have tons and tons and tons of coin available for it. Yeah, this one's co-op. It's 2-player co-op.
Clean up on all 5.
Get a little heal real quick.
The barricade is more of those. Wow, that was a thing.
You got the Phoenix of the Moon tattooed on your forearm. Nice, nice. Oh man, my kill box is getting shit on here, huh?
For a split second, I thought about maybe possibly getting a wheat. If I had a delicious beverage, I would toast my. That seemed unnecessarily violent. You guys suck.
Yeah, we definitely need something. We can't just keep throwing dummy barricades everywhere. Gotta have a little something something up there.
That seemed unnecessarily violent.
Getting a lot more double digits now, so that's a good thing.
Clean up on all 5. Max's handsome sword is furnished. He kills lots of orcs. More enemies on the way. Found a good spot.
Wow, everything got wrecked over here, huh?
If I had a delicious beverage, I would toast myself right now. You guys saw that, right? Holy cow! I'm setting records here.
God, I love seeing those combos rip off, though. Oh, Sanctum is a great game. Ram, it's right there. It's one of the big 3. I'm really so hoping that Coffee Stain takes some of that satisfactory money they're getting and makes Sanctum 3. I think that would be absolutely glorious, especially as good of a job as they did with Satisfactory. I think they've grown quite a bit as a developer. Obviously, having a game that's successful, they got a lot more funding now. I think Sanctum 3 could be, like, the shit, officially. You know?
No chance of that. Can't keep copy. You would think. Man, it's running up. Ooh,
Oh my gosh, man. I'm just getting tore up here.
I need more men.
I need to get my kill box expanded for future waves. There's a 14. I think that's the highest I've gotten now, is a 14.
Enemy destroyed a barricade.
Come on, Mountain Troll.
Up on all 5. Holy cow! I'm setting records here.
I'm having to spend so much on barricade replacement right now.
Really violent.
Oof. Damn dynamite archers. You dynamite archers as bad as.
Back. The magic's not really flowing right now. Wow, that was a thing. Traps go up. More enemies all the way.
Uh-oh. I got a knoll up on my buttocks.
More songs written about me by now.
Oop, there's another one coming up on my buttocks once again. Oh no! I'm stuck! This knoll is still back here too. There we go. Alright, woo!
You guys saw that.
Here's a 15. Alright, we're making a little bit of progress now with the combos.
I'd love to, but can't.
I think this setup has 17x potential, which I've actually gotten an 18 on this map before.
Man, it's running out.
I need to go get some heals. Oh man, we got mad kobolds coming through.
Really violent. If I had a delicious beverage, I would toast myself.
We'll curse on Twitch, but not on YouTube. Yeah, man. YouTube don't like that.
Totally meant to do that.
I mean, I personally, I cuss, you know, in real life. I mean, I say bad words. I just do, you know. But, you know, I try to appeal to the largest audience as possible here on YouTube. Try to keep things relatively family friendly. Every once in a while I go on a tangent. It happens. It happens there from TSB.
Holy cow! I'm setting records here.
Yeah, they said that Sanctum 3 was not off the cards yet. That's a passion project for them. I mean, they want to make Sanctum 3. The thing is does it or will it make business sense for them to do it? I mean, they're just doing really great with Satisfactory, right? And it's a great game. You applaud them for their success there, because it's an absolutely incredible game. It really is. But it just, will it make sense for them as a business to do a game that appeals to such a smaller audience, you know? And I think that is probably one of the big questions.
More enemies on the way.
Batman. We got another one.
Destroyed a barricade.
Come on in here, Grenadiers. Shit, I got wrecked. Alright, so the Grenadiers are coming to me. Where can I fake them? I can fake them out a little bit here. Here's one down. That other one is upstairs, I believe. Making the turn. It's going to come up behind me, huh? Sneaky bastards. Yep, it's behind me now. Dead again. Dang it, man. I'm going to have to kill that Grenadier out in the open somewhere. There we go. Oof. Rough stuff.
You guys saw that, right?
These guys are on the push, man. They are on the push. Yeah, I need to get this converted over to something that's going to live a little longer. There's a 14. I don't have any stun either, which is... Or, I mean, I don't have any stun that I am controlling, which is always a nice thing to have, right?
You guys saw that.
The barricade is down.
Wow, look at that. My barricades got chewed up.
They're attacking the
Mana's
barricade.
running out.
They've destroyed the
Who's got
barricade.
mana to spare?
Oh, shit. Yeah, it's over. It's not over, but it's over as far as my disposition goes.
Just a momentary pause for the call.
We're going to let those guys through and try to seal things.
They're entering the rift.
That turned into a train wreck really fast, huh?
More enemies on the way.
God dang it, man. More grenadiers. Are you kidding me? Oh, now it's over for sure.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so this one was a big old fail. There's a 16 too. God dang it, man. Finally getting some nice combos, but
Destroy the barricade.
this one went south really, really quick. Am I gonna have...
The barricade
No,
is under attack.
not enough. So this one is just over.
More lives.
Yeah, let's just let it end. No point in fighting inevitability now,
We
huh?
only have half our rift points remaining.
No
Big old fail on that one.
The barricade is down.
Well, I hadn't got to that point yet, Kel. As I was saying the whole time, I was getting ready to transition. You can't put it right around the dummy barricades because they explode. But if you give it a tile and a half, then they usually won't take damage. But, yep. No such luck there. What was the old high score that for me personally, there? It was 15 million, so I didn't even get to half of my old high score. Boo. Let's see what else we got. What's another good one? Side entrance, the basement, aqueducts. Close quarters, the great room. Can I play a map at War Machines? Yeah, man. Let's see. We got the lava pits. Is a good one. We got the front lawn is a really good one. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, that's not global. I celebrated too soon. Oh, yeah. I'm still #1 on that one. This is a great map. Nah, $29.99 is an extremely fair price for a game like this in 2021. I'm not going to spoil the story. Oh, wow, the color seems really off on this one now. This wasn't like this the last time I played it.
The Orcs need a master to shape their single-minded stubbornness.
Something is not quite right here.
Oh, old friend, any control would be temporary. See the Orcs for what they are. An unstoppable force of nature.
What I see, old friend, is that you refuse to share your...
Is this just from the cutscene? Oh, it fades. Okay. I don't remember that. Or there it goes now. It's coming in now.
Look to the defense of
That
this
was really, really weird.
They are coming.
TSB! Thank you so much. I'm actually going to be adding the YouTube memberships to my video outro here in the coming days as well. But thank you an absolute ton for becoming a member, man.
I still got
I do appreciate you. All right, so here's the deal with the war scenarios. You see, I've got an additional interface off in the side. These are the war machines, so you can choose them just like you would choose other war machines. Let's see, I've got the Bank of Archers. I've got the war machines I want. Actually, let's grab a giant flip trap here. Put that there. So the deal with war machines is you got a war scenario. So we got this huge outdoor arena, and you can set these massive war machines down. So war machines are things like an entire bank of archers. You can throw down like a large launcher or catapult. You got these big paladin dudes. I'm going to be using some of these large flip traps. You got these big flip traps. You got large freezing areas. This is one of my personal favorites, and that is you got a ballista that you actually mount. Oh, no doubt in my mind, Abaddon. I would love personally to have this map right here into a war scenario, or on endless. Pardon me. All right, so you got lots of portals to get around the map. One obvious thing here is you see we got two main sides that the enemies are coming down. And we can path the enemies, of course, and force them all over to one side. So I'm going to do that. What's going on there, Pampas? So now you see the enemies are going to run down, but then they're going to turn around. So all of these massive groups of enemies are going to come through out here. Now we're going to set this one up with the war machines just for fun. We're going to use lots of war machines here. And let's see, we've got a great spot, because everything is going to be coming down this path. So we got a really good spot here for, like, what do we want to put in? Well, I mean, I think it's a no-brainer to get some of these giant flip traps in.
Who's a big boy?
I don't want these guys running down the sides. I want to make sure they're running over the flip traps. So let's do something like that. What do we got left? We got 10,000 left. I want to get some of those banks of archers in. Those things are absolutely glorious. Absolutely glorious. TSB with the toque. Would I retire? You'll take over the YouTube channel? Hey man, you never know. You never know. All right, so we're going to get two banks of archers up here, which is hot. We got 5,800 left, so we're going to put another two here. Now, these guys are going to take damage from ranged mobs. I feel like I really need to bring some CC here. Let's do, let's bring our jar, and let's go with a stone staff, since we're not searching for that bleed anymore. The thing I really love about the stone staff is it pierces. So we got these big maps like this. It's a big opportunity. All right, we got 800 left. So let's just go ahead and get it started here. These archers are going to wreck some faces, no doubt. But we will build it out. We'll get some freeze going here. We'll get some more flip traps down this way. There's cool things about this map is you can build inside as well. Like, you can do a conventional kill box inside. That's actually how I set that #1 high score, was doing a more conventional style kill box. So there's an entire setup inside still. See the volleys of arrows coming in. And we can put some of those on the other side as well. I almost feel like maybe I should have put some tar in the middle there to slow these guys down in between these traps. Keep thinking I'm using the bow still. Oh yeah. Oh, I thought that one flew over. God, it just launches mobs. Just mobs. I'll play this map again and show you the two different play styles, the indoor versus the outdoor thing. Waiting for these guys to path around. I'm not going to make the part time on this one. I'm pretty sure. Hey, you know what? We can get some more archers over here too, huh?
Too cool for school.
Get some archers on this side also. That way those enemies that path down and around will get walloped. And just tons and tons of orcs. You see on the mini-map the number of orcs coming in. I mean, just tons and tons and tons of orcs on screen. I am so stoked to see how this game looks on PC. I just absolutely cannot wait. Right now, of course, I'm playing through Stadia. So, super stoked to see what this is going to look like on PC. I guess even some brimstone over here where the orcs are walking back and forth would be pretty good. Fat Cat, thank you so much for subscribing. I do appreciate it a ton. Welcome, welcome. Come on, trolls. Come get wrecked.
Someone keeping score?
All right, we get a little break here. So let me move these around just a touch. I'm thinking something like this. And then put it back in.
Cygnus never told me about these things.
Like that maybe, so I get the slow here. And then, what do we want to do from there? Well, we don't have a whole lot left. But I think like some brimstone at the end.
Go, go, go!
Let's let it fly here.
More enemies.
So yeah,
on
you
the
can use
way.
all of your normal indoor stuff. You know, obviously you would need a wall surface or whatever for grinders and whatnot. But you can use your normal indoor traps and all the war machines. It's a super cool addition. And it's got the ability for you to play however you want. TSB funny, at it again. Makes a reaction channel and watch gaming videos. I seriously debated on that, but I just wonder how many people would actually watch it. And I would have to make it not safe for work. Because if I was doing reaction videos to stuff, there's going to be some foulness that goes on. I will say some things that may not be safe for the main channel.
Do they have any bigger ones?
But I did think about that. I don't know. I mean, I guess the question is would people want to watch it? I mean, maybe I'll do a poll on my community tab and see if people would want to watch something like that. I mean, I do think it would be fun to do, right?
That got the blood pumping.
Dynamite archers. I'm just going to go ahead and back away from them for a little bit here. See, you can also, there's another war machine that allows you to build a kill box out here. I mean, there's cool stuff that can be done. I'll do an indoor rendition of this map too next. I ain't gonna lie, it is one of my favorite maps.
They have any more of
I
those?
love, I actually love doing high score attempts on this map. It's so awesome. I'm gonna have to tweak my, defenses a little bit, because right now they're set up for killing, and that doesn't meet with a high scoring environment, you know. What do we got? We got dynamite archers coming in. No way I'll be able to get a headshot in from here. Oh, I do that quite frequently, TSB. So, absolutely.
Okay, that was fun.
All right. We got 7,000 coin here. Now, what do we want to do? Now, I know the enemies are running down and back over here, so it seems like a brimstone would just be straight up free damage, right? Because the enemies are going to run down and then back across it. I mean, do we even need this one? We may not even need this one. Just those might get it. And what about over here? Well, we want, let's get the freeze in for anything that pushes past. We could go with another row of brimstone here. July 23rd, Fat Cat. It is there, man. It's not too far off. 5 more days. Alright, let's just save the coin. Now, I gotta remember to set something up for killing the boss. I'm gonna use a war machine to kill the boss in the final wave. That's another cool thing. All of the war scenarios have a boss in the final wave. So they're all tied, the war scenarios are all tied into the story, which I'm not going to spoil for you all. But there will be a boss in the final wave. So you have to prepare for that. A trap reset trinket would have been pretty helpful here too with these flip traps. I'm not sure if I'm going to get pushed this far back, but if I do, I kind of want to have another one here, huh?
I bet this kills like 100 gazillion orcs.
Go something like that. Eat a ghost pepper on stream. I can handle some hot stuff, man. But on the same note, that might just wreck me. Pepper X is even hotter. I mean, I don't know if self-mutilation is worth $100, to be honest with you there, TSP.
That's right. I'm war major-rific.
3.1 million Scoville units. Oof. That's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous. You got to be prepared for something like that. All right, what do we need here? We can get a slow in here.
A little
And we can get some more brimstone here. Might as well just throw this here. Sounds like a birding experience. Yeah, it does. How many traps does OMD3 have? Well, currently on the Stadia, I don't know the number, but I can go through them if you remind me when we get outside of the map. I can't open the interface now to show you. All right, wave 4. I think we're just gonna let it fly from here. Now, next wave, I've got to put down that war machine.
I'm awesome and handsome.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I just have no idea what that number is, you know? But there's more traps coming on the Steam PlayStation Xbox release. So what's in the game now will be here, plus there's more being added as well. I feel like the volume might be a little loud on the music, huh? I just noticed that. It seemed a little bit high. Turn that down just a touch. Sorry, y'all. Didn't mean to make everybody's ears bleed there. Well, there's certainly more than 4 war machines. I've got 6 right now, just on my bar. Or is that what's... I don't know what all is coming. I know that the floor scorcher is coming. I'm not sure what else is coming.
Do they have any bigger ones?
You know what? I should go through their Twitter feed. Yeah, that's not right. That's not updated. I mean, I've got 6 war machines out right now, and there's plenty more that I haven't. I don't have selected.
For a split second, I thought about maybe possibly.
All right, we need to go set up for the boss. I don't remember if there's a break here or not, so I'm just gonna go ahead and run on over and get my boss set up in.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like an acid spitter, like a floor acid spitter. And of course, in OMD2, that was a wall trap, but that looks pretty cool. And it's going to give you some variants too for comboing, because you're not going to be the boom barrel dispenser. Hell yeah. That acid spitter is definitely going to give you some more combo opportunities.
Awesome and handsome.
Let's see.
Tiptoe through the trap field.
But yeah, anyway, remind me when we get out of here if I don't think of it. I'll try to remember, but I'll go through what's in Stadia now. All right, and we did get a break after all, so we didn't even need that. So let's see. The boss... Now, I already know. I already know what he's going to do. This boss is going to run down this lane, and I am going to wreck his face in with this. Oh, yeah. So that's my intention. But let's get a little bit more support in while we're at it. So let's grab... Oh, can I not put? Oh, yeah, there we go. I was going to say. Let's get some more archers in on this side.
We serve the order.
And then let's do it.
I'm ready if you're ready. Are you ready?
And let's smoke
I'm
this
ready.
fool.
More enemies on the way.
And here it comes, Gorbash. This one is an ogre boss.
Gorbash ingratiates us with his presence.
Stupid indeed, but he will try and destroy any barricades we have.
So Gorbash's thing is he's going to go for barricades. So if you have a barricade near Gorbash, he's going to smash it. So, like, when I was first learning this map, I would actually put decoy barricades up there for it to smash, and then I would burn it down with the ballista or something. I'm actually using the mini-map to aim right now, so I'm looking at the mini-map on where he's at because it's hard to see exactly where he is out there. And I do have this set up with a stun, too. That's why it's taking him so long to get down the lane. So every shot that hits him is stunning him as well. And you see all the coin ripping off there. Wow, man, the effects are really loud, too. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll get it dialed in after this map is over. Okay, I see him now. He is a tanky boy. And there we go. Gorbash wrecked. So he actually didn't even make it down the lane very far. And we just smoked his face
Too cool for school.
right in. So let's head back over to the main kill box and get some fun in here.
Is that it?
Get some pews in. Now we can go ahead and get ourselves yet even more archers here.
Who's a big boy?
Just as complete last resort. Actually, it looks like I am going to 5-skull it. I didn't think I was going to meet the part-time because I'm just toying around with stuff. Only one more enemy left, right? Is that right? Yeah, there it is.
Invite me to the after party.
Yeah, the DLC will already be in. That's included in the price. It releases this upcoming Friday there, Piprod. July 23rd. It releases on Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation. Hell yes. All right. So, people were asking about the traps. Here we go. Let's go through it. Traps. The purple traps are the normal indoor traps. These other color. What color is that even? It's kind of like a flesh color, right? These are war machines. So you got the bank of archers. These are only usable on war scenarios. The bowling boulder. The giant flip trap. A giant killer beehive tree. The knight. The mega boom barrel launcher. The priestess. The rapid fire ballista. The snowblower. The tornado in a box. The war outpost. You put this out there and you can build regular traps around it, which is pretty cool. That's it for the war machines. I'm not sure. There may be more war machines coming. And as far as non-war machine traps, we've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oops, I lost track. Shit, where was I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So there's 25 indoor traps currently. Now, the boulder trap, you trigger. So you shoot it and it rolls down and it respawns another boulder. You have to trigger it again to fire it. There's also, you guys from OMD2 remember the arcane bowling ball? There's the arcane dragon coming in OMD3, which is similar to that arcane bowling ball, but it's a big dragon that shoots down the lane. It looks pretty damn cool, man. It looks pretty cool. There's no doubt. All right, now let's go. Let's swap our stuff around so that it's more oriented to scoring. And let's try that map again, and I'll show you a little different flavor on how to play it. And this time I'll go for a high scoring attempt. I've got that set up already. Let me see. Increase charges. Yeah, that's a good thing. And deal arcane damage. We want fire. We've got fire. Okay, we've got fire there already. The dart spitter, we're good. What about the grinder? Let me refund this one. Reduce cooldown, that's a good thing as well. And slows. The Jar of Ghosts I've already got set. I think I'm going to bring that long blip bow again for the bleed. A fire beam trap for the wall. I mean, you never know, right? I mean, there's more stuff coming. Besides just what's going to launch with Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation, that's not the end of the game. You know, there's even more stuff coming, so that's just going to be awesome. Let's see. Now, do I want this doing stun? I feel like I do, and then I want the bleed from my weapon. Tar trap. Enemies remain slowed. Alright, I think we're good. I guess I don't have... Well, what about the lasers? I know I've got them set up for fire, but is there... I don't want them doing too much damage. Okay, it's reduced cost, so it's not going to be doing too much damage. That saw blade trap is cool as hell, man, and there's some maps where it is just really, really nice for. Alright, so we're good there. I do want to go... Well, let's go back into the same map, and I'll give you a little different experience here this time. We're going to skip the story as to not spoil anything for anybody. And we're going to change our loadout.
The Orcs need a master to shape their
Arrow wall we no longer need.
obedience.
Warwick, old friend, any control would be temporary.
But we do need the spike wall,
See the
right?
Orcs for what they are, an unstoppable force of nature.
What I see, old
This is what we're going with?
is that you refuse.
Okay, so I got bleed on the weapon. I got slow on the grinders. I got slow here. I got stun there.
Look to the defense
I got
of this rift.
arcane, fire, and freeze. I went through it already, Fusion Developer, right before I joined here. Oh, I bet Fusion Developer is behind. Maybe you need to refresh. What's going on there, Boing Boing? I'm doing a scoring run this time, Firestorm. So I want to play the map with a different experience. Oh, you were reading something. Fair enough. So I'm not going to do that. So we got the same map. We know how the enemies come in, right? So this time we're going to go with the indoor experience, and I'm going to do my best to try to do a nice high score. So let's do the same thing, though, as far as blocking.
Pretty happy with that.
Let's force everything through the one side. Okay, and then now, if we... Let's let these wisps clear out here. And now everything is going to be coming through this door. So we got the rift here. Well, what can we do? Well, we just played it, and we know that there's no kobolds. There is dynamite archers, but no actual
This never
kobolds.
gets old.
So we can block this area. And then what do we got? I don't think we got enough room here for all the stuff we want, do I? I mean, this would be a nice last resort. Decisions. I'm thinking back here is the place to actually build it and not use this wall. So we want to force everything down this lane. So let's go with, we'll put a grinder up front. Then we'll get the spike wall in.
I should have somebody
Let's
to
get
do
some fire damage in.
that works.
That's weird. It doesn't... Oh, it's because of the hump right there. That's alright. We can toggle them like that. That's fine. Let's do that and get another combo in. We still got 3,100 left.
It's just so pretty.
Let's see, let's go with another one of those. And then we got enough for one. Well, I want to get a dart spitter and a window of butterflies. What do I need? I need to free up 150, is it? Well, let's get rid of that for now, and we'll put the window in. We can actually go 2 windows now. Yeah, Friday the 23rd. Let me fix the volumes here again, because it just feels like, it looks like, on my decibel meter, it looks like the volumes are just spiking up a little. Let's go something like that, maybe. Alright, so this is still a war scenario, but we're going to go with the indoor, the conventional Orcs Must Die experience. The Floor Scorcher is coming, Firestorm. There's an upgrade on it that was teased. Juicy showed it on a wall. So you'll be able to mount the Floor Scorcher on a wall. And then the yellow dots are going to be those dynamite archers. So basically we got to wait for the enemies to come through. So it's going to take a minute here for the enemies to pat down. But then they're going to smash this door and come on into the kill box. I could have actually probably kept the arrow wall, maybe. I wish the arrow wall had freeze upgrade on it. I'm really looking forward to that Floor Scorcher, man. Because that was a staple in the other Orcs Must Die games, you know? So I'm certainly looking forward to that. It's going to free up the ceiling tile where I can do something else. Now, in a perfect world, they give us a ceiling with freeze on it. If they give us a ceiling trap with freeze on it, well, I guess we have one in the dart spitter, but something that's more consistent. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and drop a jar up in here.
Well. Those dynamite archers could pose a problem.
Yes. Remember to fight.
Dynamite archers are such evil bastards. Alright. While we're waiting, we can throw another brimstone down here.
In shackles and still awesome.
It's hard not to put too much kill on them when you're chasing for the combos. Like, what I want to do here is kind of just pepper the enemies a little bit. You know? I don't want to, like, spray into them. Because if I kill them, then I'm going to lose the combo opportunity. Yeah, I like having options on traps, for sure. I mean, I did enjoy Orcs Must Die 2 better than Unchained, though, so, I mean, I do have to say that up front. Orcs Must Die and Orcs Must Die 2, in my opinion, were better games. But I mean, the more versatility you have with traps and how you use them, the more strategic value, you know? So, the more the merrier, for sure.
Right there.
Come on in, baddies. Come on in. Oh, we got Mad Kobolds. These I'm not going to get any combos on, really, so I could just kill them off. Let's get an old crap barricade in here, since these front ones are taking a little damage. That would be the old crap barricade. Yeah, it's a fine... I want to get the bleed applied to as many enemies as possible.
If I had a delicious beverage, I would toast myself right now.
I'm not getting very many combos here, though. I won't be anywhere near any sort of high score on this one, I don't think.
He kills lots of orcs.
I mean, I'm only at 200,000 now, for God's sakes. Yeah, so I won't be anywhere near There was a lot more finesse involved when I set that big number. There was much more finesse. I'm out of practice, y'all. I'm rusty. I'll be the first to admit it. I've got this upcoming weekend with the launch to get me whipped back into shape, though. And the new hotness. Yeah, the new hotness is going to be good. That and just going through. I love progression in games. I love unlocking things. I just love that. You know, I love feeling that, like, long-term growth. The combos work off of the effects that are applied combined with the damage of the trap itself. So, like, here, for example, with my bow, if I shot something, I get 1 combo point. Now, I also chose the stat for bleed on the bow. So if I shot something, I'm going to get 1 combo point for the bow. I'm going to get another combo point for the bleed. So primary attack plus bleed. So that would be a 2. Well, say it was a heavier mob and I shot it and then used my alternate fire on it. Well, then I would get a combo point for the primary attack, 1 for the bleed, 1 for the alternate fire. But the thing with the alternate fire is it also has a chance to knock enemies back. So if that procs as well, then I get 1 for the primary, 1 for the bleed, 1 for the alternate fire, and 1 for the knockback. So it all stacks up. And the same thing with the traps. Like here I've got stun on this spike wall. So anything that gets hit by the spike wall is going to get stunned, plus it's going to get damage from the spike wall. So it's going to get a combo off of that too. So like ideally what I want here is I want to shoot the orc 1 time. If I see traps going off and then I think it's going to die, then I want to give it my right click as well and get the alternate fire. And then I'm going to be able to stack up as many combos as I can. It takes practice. That's one of the things that separates Orcs Must Die games from some of the other action defense games that are big games in the genre, and that is Orcs Must Die games takes practice. It's not a matter of farm the loot, win the map, or farm the shards, win the map, farm the mods, win the map. It's 100% you have to do the right things. So, I mean, it's skill-based combat in the aspect of you're just not going to complete the higher difficulty maps without practicing them. I mean, that's just how it is. You're not going to roll right in and beat the nightmare maps. 0 chance. Let's go ahead and let the enemies get coming here. And we will set up more stuff. So, I mean, some people like that, some people don't. Now, having, like, the difference between, like, Orcs Must Die and Dungeon Defenders is Dungeon Defenders has got loot, which loot, of course, is going to give you seriously long-term replay value because you're trying to farm and get the perfect item, right? And that's where, like, Dungeon Defenders 1, DDE, and DDA, that's where they're different. Now, DD2 is more of a grind the number on a screen and get the shards. It's got that free-to-play monetization element. So, I mean, it depends on what you're after. Generally speaking, I think Dungeon Defenders games will give you more hours of play, but it depends on what you get into in the game. And then there's also new game modes coming in OMD3 that aren't here yet. So that will be something to experience as well. But with the loot grind is the replay value in the majority of Dungeon Defenders games. And you don't have that in Orcs Must Die. But if you enjoy the high scoring is talent. You know, you don't high score the maps without practice, without thinking, without properly laying out your strategy. So if you're into competing on the leaderboards, which in this particular game, I love competing on the leaderboards. So I'll definitely be trying to do as many high scoring videos as I can. But it's a leaderboard that is actual your talent involved, your planning, your strategy, your skill level. it's not a matter of you've put 2,000 hours into the game, so you've got all the loot and all the mods and all the shards, so you win. And that's where the difference is as far as leaderboards go between Dungeon Defenders and Orcs Must Die. So, I mean, depending on your motivation value, on how you personally like to play the game, is going to determine how much replay value you get out of it.
Ooh, do they have any more of those?
Thaden, what's going on? Marcio, how you doing? Shoot, man, and I'm completely forgetting about my Jar of Ghosts here, which is another combo.
That got the blood. Wow.
So a huge missed opportunity for snoozing on that.
That was me that did that thing there.
But yeah, if you prefer, every war scenario is like this. If you prefer using the big, oops, sorry, smacked my mic stand. If you prefer using the large war machines outside, you can do that. If you prefer like a more traditional Orcs Must Die experience, you can do that as well. Just chilling, you got off tomorrow. Oh, damn. You're on salary now, Thaden. They'll call. They will call. You know they're going to call. I don't want to jinx you, man. I don't want to jinx you. Hell yeah, Peyton. I'm super looking forward to it, too. I'm going to be streaming very, very heavily on Friday. Well, it's a matter of would you be able to fit it, you know? I mean, the war machines are big.
I totally meant to do
They're
that.
attacking a barricade.
Stupid dynamite archer. Alright, as soon as I see some thickness here, there's some thickness. I'll get my jar going here.
For a split second, I thought about maybe possibly getting a wee bit concerned. Max's handsome sword is furnished. He kills lots of orcs.
New Worlds. My God, there's so many games this week. Holy crap, man. I debated on that one too, and now I've completely forgotten about it because of Orcs Must Die and Dungeon Defenders and, you know, the DD2 update. DDA is still in the PTR. You can't put that arrow, you can't put those inside. Like if I try to put them in here, they just won't lay down anywhere. You have to be outside for those. Even though there's room, like say right here, those are just designed to be outside, you know, outside things. Nah, there's nothing that will allow you to bring those inside. I mean, I don't know. We'll check afterwards. There's nothing new on DD2 now, but there is an update coming next week. It's a little bit of a cash grab, but it's been so long since all the DD2 players are starved for content. They're playing it off like it's 2 new maps that are coming, even though one of them is a new map, I guess. The other one was a map that was in the game back in 2016 that they removed. So they're trying to play it off like it's a new map. And then the other one is a map that was designed and created back in 2018 that they never put into the game. So there's nothing new was actually developed. But those maps, of course, had to be fine-tuned or whatever.
The barricade is under attack.
Yeah, there's craftable C9 gear coming. I mean, it'll be worth playing, but it's not really bringing... I mean, for me personally, it's not going to give me a whole lot of replay value. I mean, I'll definitely be playing it. Don't get me wrong there, but there's not like, oh my God, I'm going to be grinding this for the next month. That's definitely not a thing. I'm going to get a couple of days worth of enjoyment out of it, and then sadly, it'll be back to game in need of more updates.
Right there.
I'm pretty sure none of the war machines are usable inside. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think anything is. Yeah. Nah, I can't put any of this stuff down. Let's see. I think we're pretty good as far as like
Oh yeah.
last
needs
resort.
to
I
go
can't
on
see
the
anything
wall.
pushing all the way down this line. So let's just let it fly here.
More enemies on the
I'll
way.
check the upgrades when we get out, so don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure all of the war machines are just designed to be used outside, you know? See, we're at 790,000, wave 3. Certainly, I've got a lot of work to do to get the rust knocked off here before Friday as far as high scoring goes, because I am just nowhere near the old scores I used to do. I'm pretty sure, like, back when I was actually doing high scoring attempts and trying to beat this map, I'm pretty sure I would be like at 2 or 3 million by now. I don't remember. I don't remember what it is. Yeah, just the single archers inside. We'll run through, after I get done with this map, we'll run through all of the traps. I'll just go through them all that way. I mean, I know I moused over them all, but I know that's a lot of excitement is about what traps are there.
I totally meant to do that. Clean up
Come on,
the
Thickness, where you
outside.
at? Let's go ahead and see if we can't get a couple combos on these heavies.
Max has had some sort of
Man, it looks like it was
story.
waste.
Kills lots of
Wasted
folks.
opportunity there. Yep, the Discord server is the place. It'll pop up in a minute there, TSB. Oh, there it is. It Nightbot is really slow on YouTube. Doesn't respond quite as fast as on Twitch. Some days are better than others. I guess Nightbot is like just like the rest of us. Some days are better than others. What's going on, Brian? Yeah, man, Max is the shit. He's old man Max now. He's got some gray hair going. Poor Max. Alright, I feel like I really need to wait, but that is a big pack of orcs there.
Ha! In shackles and still awesome.
Not that I'm aware of. But to be honest with you, this game is a game that requires communication. So I don't think you would want to play with randoms, to be honest. You can join my, if you're a PC player, join my Steam group, and join the Discord. And there will be people to play with.
If I had a delicious beverage, I would toast myself right now.
But yeah, this game is definitely best with some communication. So I personally probably wouldn't want to just play with randoms that have no communication with each other. All right, come on in.
Ooh, squishy. Wow, that was a thing. Do they have any bigger ones?
Let's see, we can go a little bit more windows. There's no way in hell anything's going to make it down this path, though. I feel like it might be kind of pointless at this point. That's a great idea, Firestorm. I probably will. That's something I want to do for Dungeon Defenders Awakened as well.
Written about me by now.
But yeah, that's definitely a great idea.
I totally meant to do that.
Where are we at now? 1.3 million. I'm just not. I'm failing hard on the combos here. Like I said, it's just been a long time. I'm gonna need some practice, but I'm gonna get practice in, y'all. You joined the Discord? Nice, nice. I generally don't look at it when I'm streaming. I like to prioritize interaction with the chat here. But welcome, welcome, welcome.
Ooh, squishy.
We got 2 more outside. Oh, here they come. Yeah, there's lots of folks playing DDA too. Now, currently, most players are on the PTR, the testing server, waiting for the next update to come. But there's certainly tons of DDA players on my Discord also. Currently, you can search up randoms in a general lobby per map pool. Nice,
Good for a
nice.
former POW.
What's going on there, Moto Man Dan? How you doing? Let's see. What do we want to do? Just let it fly here.
More enemies on
Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. I know you're a Orcs Must Die fan for sure. Glad to see you swing by today. Notice that robots started naming characters after they made Orcs Must Die Unchained? Yeah, I guess instead of just the War Mage and the Sorceress, the characters had names in the lore. But they were just called War Mage or Sorceress as far as the character selection, like in OMD2. But their names were there in the cutscenes. I mean, you should name the characters, right? I mean, I guess you don't have to. I mean, I'm thinking at other games. I mean, how many games do I play where I've got... I mean, I get to choose the name there, but say like Diablo, the Demon Hunter, the Wizard, you know. But then I get a name selection as well. But, I mean, I like the characters being named instead of just being classed. You are this class. You know, I like that they have some names.
Okay, that was fun.
Come on, Mr. Thickness.
More of those?
Oh, man, it sucks I got the freeze on him, too. There's a character select. Yeah, I mean, you'll have to go through and unlock them first. But there's a character select where you can choose what character. I just always play Max just because it's, you know,
Good workout.
the feels from the original games. I mean, OMD1, that was all there was, right? Was Max.
That was. If I had a delicious beverage, I would toast myself right now.
Get wrecked, Bads. Oh, shoot, man. I keep forgetting about my jar, damn it. I'm missing out on so many combos from forgetting about that.
You guys saw that, right? Okay, that was fun. Max's handsome sword is Spartish. He kills lots
See, you see that spike wall go off and it knocks enemies down. Remember the knockdown or knock up if they're in the air. is a combo point as well. So, like, in that situation, the spike wall gets the spike wall's damage, the stun that was on the spike wall itself, plus it gets the knockdown as an additional combo.
Oh yeah, I still got it. Ah!
Come on in, Bads. Come on in. Getting on him a little bit too soon there. Wait for a bigger pack to come here before we pop our jar. It's pretty decent.
You would think there'd be more songs written about me by now.
Yeah, I got too much kill in, Thaden. I'm burning them too quick. The highest I've gotten in this game so far on Stadia was an 18. But that was like, the worlds were properly aligned. The enemy got frozen and knocked down at the same time. And I was able to run up and get the bleed on it and get the alternate fire on it. It was one of those situations that don't come around very often, you know? Yep, slow torture deaths. Like, I was very active in the high-scoring community in OMD2, and you went through and you purposefully took all of the damage off your traps. And, like, you tried to add in traps that didn't do damage, that just had, like, a crowd control effect or whatever. Yeah, the Brimstone is arcane.
Clean up on all five.
Alright, we got us a troll. Come on in, Mr. Troll. Come on in. With your homie.
You guys saw that, right?
Bring your friend.
For a split. Ooh, squishy.
Ah, man, I'm just failing bad on the combos here, huh?
Do they have any bigger ones? I totally meant to do that. Wow, that was a thing.
All right, now remember this wave, we've got that boss, right? We still got to kill that boss. Oops. So let's do it.
More enemies on the way.
Yeah, it looks more like the conventional Brimstone when you don't take that arcane, the arcane upgrade, you know?
Stupid indeed.
I never pushed Endless in OMD 3. Because Stadia just wouldn't, the game wouldn't run very well. So I never did. I think the highest I went was maybe like wave 110 or 120. But I never really tried to push it because the game just wouldn't perform. So I'm excited to see what we can do when it's on a PC or on an Xbox Series X or a PlayStation or whatever. You should just be able to just destroy, right? Is he wrecked yet? Not wrecked yet. It'll pop up when he dies. Am I missing him? It looks like I'm getting him. I mean, some of the shots. This obviously doesn't have the pinpoint accuracy. Alright, there we go. He did.
Is that it? Ooh, do they have any more of those?
Looks like there's a group almost through the kill
I
box.
got the blood pumping.
Get some damage in there.
You guys saw that, right?
Looks like that was a jar of ghosts waste. I got one troll with it.
Ooh, do they have any more of those?
Come on in, baddies.
If you're smart, you'll... Wait, what was I saying?
Putting too much kill on them up front. Why I think trap mods? Well, I think the most important thing is whatever is done, it has to be implemented on all platforms to be able to make it the same game everywhere.
Max is handsome, sword.
So, I mean, if they wanted to add modding in, like OMD2 had modding, if they wanted to add modding in and it was in a fashion where they would be able to bring that same experience over to Xbox and PlayStation, then I'd be all for it.
Ooh, squishy.
But I think that's a big challenge, you know? And that's one of the things that has hurt other games in the past is not having the same experience on the different platforms where there's no reason not to anymore. I mean, the Series X, the PS5, those things run as well as a PC.
Songs written about me.
So there's literally no reason at all not to have the same
If I
experience
had a delicious beverage, I would toast myself right
on those platforms as well, you know?
Good workout. Clean up on all five. You would think there'd be more songs written about me by now.
That's one of the things that really hurt DD1, is it was such a different game on console versus PC. You know, DD2, they were able to make it so it's the same game with, like, the few exceptions, like the Xbox exclusive, etc. Come on in, bads. Bring your big fat friends with you.
Holy cow! I'm setting records here.
I think that this these ceiling lasers are bringing way too much damage into the kill box. I think that's one of the problems as far as scoring goes. They're consistent, which is a good thing. They're always on. You don't have to wait for them to reset. But I feel like they're bringing way too much kill.
And handsome.
I think they're burning through things really, really hard, which of course is a good thing. But if you're chasing combos down, not so much.
For a split second, I thought about maybe... Well, you guys saw that, right? Max is handsome, sword.
There we go.
Boom!
Well, we blew out the part time on that one chasing combos. Didn't get the greatest score, but 2.8 million? That's not terrible for somebody as rusty as a mofo like I am. What did what was the old one I had there? 4.4 million. So I mean I passed the halfway point, right? All right, so let's go through the traps real quick, and then I'm going to take a little lunch break, call it a day. So we'll go through them all separately. Now remember, there's more coming. So this is not what will be there on Friday. This stuff will be here plus more stuff. Let's start off with traps. We got the arrow wall. Obviously, we all know it already. You can make it so it deals fire damage. You can make it so it pierces additional enemies. You've got the auto ballista. You can have this one deal arcane damage, or you could increase the range on it. The bank of archers, which you already saw. This is an outdoor trap. You can make it so it deals fire damage, or where it fires an additional volley of arrows. So, I mean, good stuff. Either way, right? The flip trap. All right, well, we'll get to that one here in a minute. We got the barricade, obviously, no nonsense. You can have them so they're wider, where they block more spaces, but it increases the cost. Or you can have them so they reduce damage. I like them so they reduce damage. The bowling boulder is another war machine. I've never used it, as you say. I've never used it at all. You can increase the roll distance, and you can have it explode. Now, this is something that you have to shoot it. It's not going to trigger by itself. You have to trigger it. That's why I've never used it. We got the brimstone. Good old faithful. You can have it set to deal arcane damage or reduce the cooldown. The ceiling lasers adds additional lasers where it's 5 instead of 3 lasers, or deals fire damage. The ceiling pounder, you can have it stun, or you can have it increase damage to stunned enemies. So good stuff there in the old poundage. The confusion flower, this is one that I used it really heavily at the beginning. It's super cool. It's straight up that. It's a confuse. It causes enemies to walk around. It shoots a projectile ball off of it. You can increase the explosion radius of the ball it shoots, or you can make it placeable on ceilings. The dart spitter is pretty self-explanatory. You can increase the duration of it, or you can have it deal ice damage. The decoy is a decoy. As you see here, I don't use decoys. I never really have. You can increase the health of them, increase their explosion radius, and you can make them bleed enemies that attack them, so it gives it like a little riposte. The flip trap reduces the cooldown or flips very heavy enemies, depending on what situation you're looking for there. We got the giant flip trap. Or here we go. Here's the one. So you can use this one indoors. I don't really know many situations where you would want to be honest with you. But this is a war machine, so it's designed for outside, but you can spec into using it indoors as well. Should get reduced cooldown on that. Alright, the giant killer beehive. This one drops beehives out of the tree. The beehives pop, and they do a distract, similar to like the arcane butterflies or whatever. Fort, thank you so much for subscribing. I do appreciate it very much. So these you can reduce the cost of or increase the duration. This is a war machine as well. The gravity pillar. I love the gravity pillar. I've got one major complaint with it, and that it goes really slow. It's super slow to get the enemy sucked up into the air. But this is a beam. It's got unlimited range, and you can put it on the ceiling, and it will kind of vacuum cleaner enemies up towards it. So it's super, super cool. But if it only pulled them up faster, I would use this thing like crazy. But it doesn't. It pulls them up super slow. You can have it deal damage. It's arcane damage. Or you can have it increase the lift duration. The grinder is pretty conventional. Slow enemies, or you can increase its uptime. The flip trap, flying orcs. Very good when you use flip traps near the rivers or lava. Hell yeah, that is for sure. The archers. I didn't use any of the archers today. This is a guardian. So this is an indoor, well, indoor or outdoor. You see I've got mine set up to regenerate. You can also make them deal fire damage. The haymaker. The haymaker is a staple, really, in Orcs Must Die. It's a trap that's been in ever since the original game. The reason I don't use them very often is it knocks back. It throws enemies. So if you're trying to keep enemies in like a predetermined path or kill box, it's going to throw them around and knock them outside of that. But you can increase duration or increase the knockback force. We've got the knight, which is a big paladin you throw down, increase health, or increases or reduces the knight's ability cooldown. The knight has a secondary lightning attack. The mega boom barrel launcher, it's exactly that. It's just like that ballista that I jumped into, except it's going to shoot. It's a catapult that launches boom barrels. You can increase the explosion radius or increase the max range. We got the priestess, a ranged arcane war guardian with a secondary arcane attack. You can reduce the recovery time or increase the ability radius. That's a war machine as well. The push trap. Pretty straightforward, right? It's one of the physics traps. It's going to push enemies. You can have it stun or deal damage. That rapid fire ballista, this is what I was using to kill the bosses. Stuns the enemies that hit. It's super powerful. Wildly inaccurate, but super powerful. Another war machine there. The Ripsaw. This one's got a coolness value of like 364,000. It's badass, but it's really, really long. It takes up multiple floor tiles. You can have it set up to deal ice damage or reduce the cooldown of it. The Saw Blade Launcher. This is like a wall version of the Ripsaw. One of the cool things about it is it's a half-tile trap. Now, the saw blades bounce around. Super cool. It's one of the only traps that you can get bleed on, which makes it very valuable. But in the combo environment, it's got really high kill. It does big, big damage. And then you can also make the saw blades explode. Crazy, crazy, crazy. You got the Shock Zapper, which has been in all the games as well. This is a ceiling one. Now, in OMD 2, you could spec into having this placed on walls, which I absolutely loved. You can't in OMD 3, but you can make it stun, or you can have it enemy kills make the enemy explode, which is pretty cool too. Let's see, where were we? We got the Snowblower. We did use that outside. It's going to freeze enemies that go through it. You can have it deal fire damage, like a frost fire type thing, or you can increase the freeze duration. I feel like the freeze duration is best for my situation. The Spike Trap, good old faithful. Once again, it's been around forever too. You can have it deal arcane damage or lightning damage. Now, the deal here is there's so few traps as well that are dealing the lightning damage. So you can get lightning damage in on a Spike Trap, which is an additional combo. The lovely Spike Wall, the ultimate CC double wide wall physics trap. Knocks back enemies. You can make it bleed or stun. This is a staple in really most high-scoring kill boxes since OMD 2. The Swinging Mace. Big ol' ceiling mace. What more can you say? You can make it swing faster or deal fire damage. Super cool. This one, it smashes enemies and knocks them back. And that's another reason why I don't use it a ton, although it is crazy effective in a good kill box design. We got the Tar Trap, another staple. You can have the slow remain on enemies for a brief time when they leave the trap, or you can have the Tar Trap make enemies take increased fire damage. The Tornado in a Box is another outdoor one. As you see, I've never used it. This summons, it's super cool. It summons tornadoes, exactly that move around the map and do damage and knock back enemies. You have to spec into it to get it to do damage, and then there's another one that you can do it so it doesn't lift the enemies, and instead it freezes them in place. Wall Blades. Wall Blades are another, it's a bleed trap, so it's one of the few traps that apply bleed. It's got the same problem as those Saw Blade launchers as far as comboing goes, and that is it hits really, really hard. So, like, you almost need this to be like the end of your kill box, because enemies are going to die that it hits. So you will get the bleed combo, but it's also going to end the enemy's life, which takes away your ability to stack any more combos. And then we've got increased damage to stunned enemies. The Wall Charger. This one's lightning damage too. The special upgrades are not on every trap. There's only a few that have it. You have to earn the special upgrade by getting enemy kills in. Like this one doesn't have that option available. There is no special upgrade for it. So if you, like if I refund everything and reset everything, there's just no special upgrade. This one's lightning damage as well. So if you're trying to fit lightning damage into your kill box, this is a wall zapper basically. And then we've got the War Outpost. You place this down outside in a war scenario, and it gives you walls to put traps on, plus ceilings to put traps on. Plus, you can go through the portal, go up to the roof, and you can throw other stuff like, say, you know, the Bank of Archers or whatever on top of this war outpost. It's pretty cool as well. You can reduce the cost, or the walls are slanted, so that would put a slight angle on the walls there. And then the Window of Butterflies. The Window of Butterflies is a low-cost, half-tile crowd control. It's going to put butterflies out that distract enemies, that keep them busy. You can either make the butterflies last longer or make it deal arcane damage. This one was just cost, right? Yeah, so that one's just cost. No special upgrade there, too. So the special upgrades are not on many things. Let me look back and see what they are on. Nothing there, nothing there. Yeah, most of the things don't have a special upgrade. That's weird. Like, almost nothing does. I know something does. I remember clicking on it before. Oh, the special upgrades are on the trinkets. We haven't made it down to the trinkets yet. Next up, we got weapons. Now, remember, this is just stuff that's coming. Or this is stuff that's in the game now on Stadia. There is more coming. We got the Arcane Staff. The primary is an arcane attack. Secondary is going to rain down an area of projectiles. You can make it increase the secondary's radius or reduce the mana cost of it. We got the Blade Staff, in from the original game. Melee weapon, if you're into melee. Primary attacks will heal you. If you want to tank and spank, use the Blade Staff. Secondary attacks will launch enemies higher. We got the Blunderbuss. This is a beast of a weapon. It wrecks. Secondary attack freezes enemies. Your secondary attack on this one is a grenade. Or you can increase the secondary's damage and explosion radius. The Blunderbuss, a lot of people are going to be using to get those 5 skulls. It's a beast of a weapon. The Broadsword is going to be a bigger, slower swinging melee weapon. The secondary attack is a lightning attack. Yeah, it's coming up here. It's not long at all, just a few more days. You can make it heal as well, or add an additional bolt of lightning to the secondary attack. The Chain Lightning Staff is pretty cool, and I think by itself, as far as just the weapon, I think this one has the potential to generate more in combo value than any other weapon. I'm not positive on that, but I think it is. This one's a lightning attack. The secondary is Chain Lightning. You know, if you like your Elemental Shaman from WoW, yeah, use the Chain Lightning Staff. You can increase the secondary attack chains, or you can make the secondary stun. The Crossbow. This is the OG weapon from OMD. This is Max's original weapon from way back in the day. Headshot kills trigger an explosion, or enemies stunned by secondary take increased damage. Are the unique upgrades there? Then we got the Dwarven Hammer. This one came in, I think this one came in OMD 2. This one's got the spin move, which is pretty cool. The spin move is, if you like melee, this one, the spin move, is super, super good for when you get mobbed by those hunters. You can reduce the damage you take while you're spinning. All right, Brian, take it easy, man. Thanks for hanging out. Or you can increase your movement speed while spinning. The Elven Short Swords, dual wielding melee. The secondary is a charged attack that shoots a magic ranged attack. You can increase the attack speed of the primary attack, or you can make the secondary attack bleed enemies. The Flame Bracers. This is going to put down that wall of flame. It's got like a fireball type attack as its primary, and then its secondary is that firewall. So you can increase the primary damage or increase the secondary's length and duration. The Ice Amulet. This is another one that's an absolute staple for 5 sculling. Particularly if you like using one of the headshot weapons like the crossbow that does great headshot damage. Long range multi-projectile freeze. It's a beast. It's got an AoE freeze as its secondary. You can increase the freeze durations, or you can make the secondary create an aura around the player, damaging enemies. Super, super duper cool. Oop. Or yeah. The longbow you saw me using. What's going on there, Voot? How you doing? The primary attack to bleed enemies, or you can make the secondary attack go in one straight line instead of the fan. I like this. It's, for me personally, it's a very intuitive feeling weapon, and it's super easy to apply the bleed with. The Scepter of Domination. Those from OMD2 will remember this one. It has got a charm on it. So it's a long-range charged attack. The secondary, you can charm enemies and get them over onto your side fighting for you. You can increase the charm duration or increase the primary explosion radius from your charged attack. The Stone Staff. This is a beast one for me. It penetrates enemies with a secondary stoning ability. It's got Pierce, y'all. It's a beast. It'll pierce through enemies. Your secondary attack is going to do that AoE Petrify. Super, super good. You can increase the secondary attack range, or you can make the secondary attack launch enemies after they're done. Now, the Wind Belt. I'm gonna cry for a moment about the Wind Belt. The Wind Belt in OMD2 was 100% my favorite weapon to use, and it just doesn't feel the same in OMD3. Now, I'm hoping maybe on Steam, playing it locally without any sort of like Stadia-related latency might impact that. But this is a crowd control item. It blows enemies back. It is the ultimate scoring machine if you can get practiced with it and get it working well. The right click on this is you can pick up enemies, which is pretty cool. You could pick up an enemy and carry it around with you. It reduces the mana cost with the upgrades, and then you can get increased knockback force, or enemies thrown by secondary explode. So it's an insta-kill for any enemy that you can pick up. I love, love, love the Wind Belt, and I'm hoping it feels better on Steam here this Friday. We're going to have to see. And then the trinkets. Now, once again, this is only what's in the game now. This is not reflective of what's coming. Empty Rift. This one has got one of the special upgrades. Equipping increases rift points, makes enemies worth 0 rift points for a short time. So if you're getting overrun, you got a few enemies there, you don't want to lose the rift points, you pop this, and your rift is going to be immune to losing rift points for the moment. The special upgrade on this one, first enemy in, is worth 0 rift points. You can increase the number of rift points gained, or increases the duration of rift protection from that secondary. The Freedom Trinket. This is it's a CC immunity. Equipping gives you stun immunity, it breaks crowd control effects, and grants short immunity when used actively. So the passively resist all status effects. This can be huge if you run into a problem with the different status effects causing you problems. Or you can get a speed boost while you're resisting the stun. What was the special upgrade there? Co-op player gets speed boost. That's kind of cool. Okay, the Healing Trinket. It's exactly that. It gives you passive healing. It increases your health regeneration, and then when you actively use it, it gives you a big, big boost in health regen. The passive health generation increases the active heal amount, or increases your overall max health as a special upgrade. The Jar of Ghosts, one of my personal favorites. The main thing, this one drops a fear on the ground. It's going to drop that skull. Pretty cool animation on the ground that will fear the enemies. And then additionally, it gives you a passive where anytime an enemy hits you, it's going to fear them. So I love this thing. It's absolutely ridiculous. The special upgrade here increases the passive fear duration. And then you can increase the active or fear surrounding enemies when you're attacked. So more than one just enemy when you're attacked there. The Mana Rage Trinket, another absolute staple for 5 sculling. Just by equipping it, you increase your mana capacity. However, if you run out of mana, you pop this bad boy, and it's going to give you massive mana regen for a short time. First spell after use costs 0 mana. Increases duration, and increases your max mana even more. Why on earth do I not have that selected? Jeez, what am I thinking? And then the Trap Reset Trinket. It does exactly that. just by equipping it is going to reduce the cooldown of all your traps. That does include Guardians, so it will make archers shoot faster. If you pop it, it resets every trap on the map. So good stuff. The passive on it, you can make it reset faster. You can make it heal barricades when you pop it, or you can give it a reduced cooldown overall with the special upgrade. Now that is just what's in the game now. You've got the heroes here. We've got Cygnus. We got Egan. We got Gabriella. Kelsey. We got good old Max. And then Vorwick. So these are the heroes available currently. Now, more to come, of course. They've been teasing some of the new things. I'm sure we'll see more teases this week, no doubt, as it leads up to Friday and the launch of Orcs Must Die 3. But anyway, y'all, that is going to get it for me for today. This, of course, was that viewer's choice stream, so you all chose well. As Orcs Must Die 3 is coming, I'm so stoked. I cannot wait for it to hit. However, this is going to get it for me for tonight. I will be live later on over on Twitch after I take a short break and get a little lunch in my belly. But thank you all so much for hanging out. I do appreciate it very, very much. Yeah, your double jump or your space bar, basically, they're going to be a little different on each individual hero, just like in Orcs Must Die 2. But yeah, anyway, OMD 3 coming, y'all, July 23rd. I am so looking forward to it. So thank you all so much. Swing by the Twitches later, as I will be live over there. And not sure what I'm going to play yet over on Twitch, but I will be live there shortly. But thanks an absolute ton, y'all. Anyone who is not already, make sure to join my Discord server. And sometime this month, Nightbot will actually post up those links. But thanks a ton, everybody. Looking forward to it. It's incoming, y'all. 5 more days. And I will see you soon. Take it easy.